Hi, my name is Alan from Alan Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to share with you how to become a property millionaire in 3 simple steps. Yes, it only takes 3 simple steps. Some of you may say, Alan, don't mislead us lah. Some will even say, this is a sales talk again. After all, I am a property agent. Whether is it doable or not really depends on you. These 3 simple steps will take a lot of discipline, perseverance, and determination to succeed. Not all of you can achieve it, but it is doable if you put your heart and soul into it. This strategy is not a scam or quick money scheme. I'm not interested to teach you those fast money deals. I'm only keen to share practical and sustainable methods. Just like the tortoise that win the race with the rabbit. Let's jump right straight into it. Yes, you hear me correctly. Get married or kahwin and buy your first BTO flat from HDB. Why is this so? This is obvious if you are a Singapore citizen. HDB allow you to buy a build-to-order or sales of balance flat directly from HDB at heavily subsidized price. The government intention is very clear here. They want you to get married and have babies. So that's why they priority you to buy a HDB flat at discount price compared to the resale market. This is one of the best benefits if you are a Singapore citizen, and you should seriously take advantage of it. After buying the HDB flat, you have to fulfill the 5 years minimum occupation period. By then, the value of your HDB flat will likely have increased tremendously. A typical 4-room HDB flat in non-mature estate can easily fetch a profit of more than 200,000. Those in the mature estate can fetch even more. Many Singaporeans have benefited from it. Let us give HDB credit for it. After fulfilling your minimum occupation period, MOP, for your matrimonial home, you will have 2 options. You can either buy another subsidized HDB flat or buy an executive condominium depending on your household income. In this way, you are basically taking advantage of government subsidized a second time. I call this the durian that dropped from the sky, the premium Mao Shan Wang. By the way, for those that have doubts about buying an EC and still think it is expensive, you can check out my earlier video here on ECs. If you happen to have 3rd child by then, congratulations. You can apply for another HDB flat with higher priority under the 3rd child priority scheme. This strategy allows you to leapfrog the rest in the queue to be at the forefront. Again, the intention is very clear. The government wants you to have more babies because the government worried that SAF bo peng to defend her. How to have SG-100 in future without enough army to protect her? So please have more babies if you can. On a side note, I think HDB should allow second-timers that have 3 or more children to have priority to buy a 5-room BTO flat or EC as a first-timer. In addition, the income ceiling for both HDB and EC should be raised. In this way, I believe this simple strategy can help to raise our birth rate significantly. Our National Population and Talent Division should seriously consider my suggestion, as our overall fertility rate for 2021 is 1.12. We can't even replace ourselves. Are they busy chasing property? Here, property and birth rate has a somehow correlation. Although it's not scientifically proven, Singaporeans always complain how to have more children when the flat is small. Therefore, this is an incentive for them to have more babies and upgrade to a bigger flat, and at the same time, help them to achieve their property dream. How brilliant is this idea? By the way, I think I should receive a National Day Award for this suggestion. Before we come to our 3rd step, how much potentially can you make from your HDB flat or EC? Let's assume a conservative 300,000 for both a 5-room HDB flat and a EC. I think this is very doable down the road. After fulfilling your MOP for your second subsidized HDB flat or EC, you will have the option to buy a resale HDB flat. If you decided to take this option due to personal and financial consideration, your plan to become a property millionaire will likely have ended. This is because a resale HDB flat generally do not profit a lot, but offer a comfortable space to live in. For those in their late 30s to 40s, your next option is to climb up the private property ladder, provided you have a strong and stable income. You can use the sales proceeds of your property to reinvest either into a brand new condominium, a resale condominium, or even a landed property. The choice ultimately depends on your family preference and budget. Here, it is not impossible to make another 500,000 or more in profit if you buy the right property. Property is all about leveraging on good debts such as loan. Imagine you can be the proud owner of a 1 million property with just 25% down payment or 250,000. Buy a property with a long time horizon, as time is always your best friend, as property price will gradually increase over time in Singapore. Hence, if you calculate all the sales proceeds you can potentially make from selling and buying 3 properties, you can technically become a millionaire before you reach 55 years old, assuming you buy your first HDB flat at 30 years old. This is possible as you will have 25 years of investment horizon to play with. All these plans are achievable, but they don't need to follow the same pathway. Some may start off with an EC instead of buying a HDB BTO flat, whereas some may choose to buy a resale HDB flat and slowly upgrade to a private condominium and so on. The journey to become a property millionaire is highly fluid and not static. Achieving all this requires a lot of financial discipline to save up and reinvest your sales proceeds. So instead of spending it on expensive holiday, luxury car or luxury goods and so on, ultimately all these depend on your own choice. If you have the extra money, please go and buy and support the Singapore economy, so that I can continue to go to heavily subsidized gym and bring my children to our free public libraries. They are after all paid by taxes. If you are those that want to achieve your financial goals with limited resources, then I think it is worthwhile to make some sacrifices. Because good property doesn't appear every day. It's just like buying an EC. You must have the funds ready to commit. This is how this property game is being played. You must have the down payment ready to buy. Else, missing this property lobang could be your greatest regret. Oops, sorry, I mean property regret. That is why you always hear people say, rich people become rich. By the way, some of these rich people started off being poor. Nobody see the sacrifice they make. You only see their successes. Lastly, how to become a property millionaire in 3 simple steps is achievable, but it all depends on you to take action to make it happen. That is all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please help me to smash on the like and subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. See you in the next video. Goodbye.